What's going on, guys? Noobs Tracker here from Uncharted, bringing you another war recap. I guess coming back from a little hiatus, if you want to call it that. Either the wars just haven't been exciting recently, or I just haven't had time to record them. But sorry about not posting any videos, and I'll try to get back on it more consistently. With that being said, we'll go into our not latest war, but our second most recent war. We faced the clan 2Fingrsaftrdark. They were an American clan, and it's kind of funny because in their clan description, they seemed pretty cocky because they were bragging about the clan that they had just beaten in their last war. Needless to say, they took that part out of their description after our war, which we didn't have an amazing war by any extent of the imagination, but still not bad. This attack I do want to show, even though it's only a 2-star, because it's my first queen walk. So I drop the queen down at the bottom with 3 healers on her, and I go ahead and put a giant and 2 hogs down on that archer tower just to remove the pathing to that and to be able to create a funnel for all the troops down there. Or not for all the troops, for that minion down there, just to clear out some space so the queen goes the right way. I kind of failed with the poison spell. I was like, ooh, skeletons, let's drop the poison on them. Because I somehow got 2 skeleton traps popped with those hogs. But I completely missed with that, but that's okay because queen with healers, I don't even know why I thought I needed the skeleton traps. But oh well, what can you do? So drop the golem, shattered entry over here from the left. No wall breakers. Go ahead and get some wizards to start that funnel. Then as soon as those go down, I drop the jump spell just to get both the golems back rerouted inside the base. And I give them a rage to go into the base, and so that the queen can take out the clan castle troops. And the queen does a great job right there. She ended up taking out the enemy queen and the enemy clan castle troops. First double giant bomb set gets popped. CC troops are down. And one thing that sucks, I thought about doing a GoLaLoon on this base, but I was afraid I wouldn't be able to get the top air defense. And then, of course, I got the top air defense. So it started in just a surgical type deployment. I really wanted to avoid the pathing to the double bomb set because I knew the double bombs were only in those top 2 compartments between the air defense and the cannons. But the hogs just they didn't path exactly how I wanted. So right here, I was like, oh, I might get a single trip on it and save all my hogs. That's a negative. Boom, bacon. So all the defenses do go down, but with only 1 hog to spare. So I don't have enough cleanup to finish off the base. And it was a 92% 2-star. So yeah, kind of sad, but still not bad for my first ever queen walk. So this attack is a cold-blooded GoLaLoon. Not the best base layout, pretty symmetrical. I didn't think there was any way for me to get 2 air defenses though, so I did cold-blooded. And I did not bring a jump spell either because the queen's in a pretty exterior part. So wizards and minions go down for the funnel, really wide funnel, just to make sure the king does not stray off. And I break open that wall with wall breakers just to access that air defense and the queen, and go ahead and give the queen a raid spell so that she can handle the clan castle troops as it comes out. And I saw this witch, and it really surprised me because I was not expecting a witch to come out of a clan castle. So I just dropped the poison back there and made sure that it got the witch taken care of. So queen's down, air defense is down. My queen is doing a little bit more work to the base. And then as soon as that whiz tower goes down, I drop my first hound along with some balloons behind it. Just trying to trickle in 2 defenses, or 2 balloons per point defense, which it doesn't work perfectly at the top because the pathing is screwed up because of the way the mortar's set. But I do manage to get 2 balloons onto the archer tower also, and then sweeping around, going that counterclockwise motion. Just trickling in the loons behind the hounds, and the hounds are alive long enough to take, and the last rage spell should go down now. I was just dropping the rages to lead the balloons into the air defense, which if you know anything about a GoLaLoon, you know that's how they work. And then the last hound does pop right there, but there's so many balloons left, and all that's really left is that air defense that they're just going to converge onto it at the same time and take it out. And I have some goblins and an archer for cleanup, and the pups all around that left side of the base, so from there it's just cleanup. Okay. War map. Fail, run out of time. Bully attack. Oh, and of course, this war too, I guess I'll point out. We've been getting a lot of mismatches lately. Whether it's them having Town Hall 10s with Infernos, and us not having any Town Hall 10s, or it giving them an extra Town Hall 9. But we've been getting a lot of mismatches. Like this guy right here, he had max Town Hall 9 troops, and his equivalent was an 8.5, who doesn't even have expos. And this is a Town Hall 8, and his equivalent was a Town Hall 9. And it's funny, though, but because they used 1, 2, 3 Town Hall 9 attacks on our top Town Hall 8, and they still couldn't 3-star them. So I will show this attack, though. This is Shrek. This was his first successful hog raid, actually, and it's kind of a HoLo. It's not a true HoLo, but it does have balloons in it. He takes out all those exterior cannons with 2 balloons just to help with the pathing for the hogs and to lure out the clan castle troops. And this base had been attacked before, so we knew that there was not a loon in the enemy clan castle. So he gets the CC lure and pulls it to the top. I think he pulls it to the top at least. I think maybe... Where does he pull? Yeah, it pulls to the top. Which I usually like anchoring with an archer just because it doesn't do as much damage per second. So that way you can know where to stack your troops up at, but that's okay. Just getting a couple wizards down, then he's going to drop the CC, which is 2 witches and a barb. Easily going to take out that clan castle dragon. Shout out to Supercell for making clan castle troops worthless. So he just goes with an Asian wall from this bottom left now. Enough the pathing is not going to be all screwed up. And we had attacked this base already, and we knew that the only double bomb set was in between those 2 air defenses in the core for some reason. They put them there, and we knew that the hogs would not path over them. First heal goes down, and then he gives the hogs another heal in the core. When you've got all those hogs in the core and you can just keep them healed, it's pretty much GG, because even if you don't have a heal for the remaining defenses on the outside, as long as you don't just get super unlucky and path over a giant bomb with them already at low health, then you'll have plenty of hogs to make it through the base. And Shrek does, so he put some wizards down for cleanup now. I like that he's going to put that down. I probably would have put something on that builder's hut, but that's okay. Because he had enough time left. So at this point, it is just cleanup. I think it was close on time, but that is okay. And the last thing is that corner builder hut, and it's over. Good job, Shrek. Let's see here. I think this is actually the exact... Okay, no, it's not the exact same base. It is a similar base. This is Banks getting it with just a dragloon, so nothing too fancy. I swear they keep changing the graphics on the breath for the dragons. Every time I look at it, it just looks more bright and vivid. So I like how wide he went on his dragon deployment on this base, because with how everything is laid out, he pretty much gives you a perfect funnel to just spread your dragons out and let them path perfectly through the base together. CC loons go down. I'm going to speed those up with a rage. Already got the heal on those dragons just to make sure they make it through the enemy dragon. Which, when it's 2 levels higher, it can make a difference if you only have 1 or 2 dragons over there on it. The loons don't quite get to that last air defense, but he does have a dragon that is under rage. And I think that one dragon ends up clutching it. Let's see. Or no, there's two dragons over there. But the one that's closest to the air defense is not being targeted, which definitely works out well for him. So that clan castle goes down, and the drag goes straight for that last air defense. Now, if that would have been a seeking air mine, I don't think he would have got this. But since it was just an air bomb, is fine, and all that's left that can hurt the dragons is that archer tower, so it's just a race against time and making sure you can get to that last archer tower, which archer towers can be a pain on dragons now. If dragons get hung up on storages, especially now that they shoot twice as fast, it just seems like they're a lot stronger. So not to attack banks, especially with the really shoddy AI of the dragons it seems to be now. Alright, let's look at Space's attack. I think this is a hog attack. Yep. Finally getting some of our Town Hall 8s to transition to hog attacks, which is always nice to see because hogs are for sure the most consistent way to 3-star at Town Hall 8. So he gets the kill squad down. I like how fast he dropped the kill squad down, and he did not waste any wizards trying to just get it lured out even farther. And then 2-finger drop on the archer tower and that cannon on the bottom side. And I like the way he split that up, so that way he can dedicate one heal to each group, and then as they make their way through the base, they will actually converge back together. And if you'll notice, the last heal right here goes down, and boom. As soon as that air defense goes down, now both groups of hogs are using that heal spell, and that's just really good recognition on his part, knowing that they would collapse or converge together. And that's what helps a lot when you're at Town Hall 8, just when you can notice how the hogs are going to path through the base. I know that was the hardest thing for me starting out, was just understanding the pathing of hogs. Because it's not like hard or anything, it's just it doesn't make sense when you first try to think about it. It's just hard to be like, okay, are they going to go to this defense or that defense? But once you get used to using them, it's pretty easy to tell. And there's hogs all over the place. So that was just a really good attack space. I'll speed it up. It's on cleanup now. See a nice attack space. Alright, how long are we at? 12 minutes. Yeah, we'll keep going. Alright, let's show E-Kid's attack. I think this is a dragloon. Yep, this clan loved putting all of their air targeting defenses in the core, which if you know how to dragloon, which is one thing our Town Halls are really good at, then you can just completely obliterate a base. So nice spread of dragons from the bottom left right there. Dragons don't have any problem taking out the CC drag for the enemy. Making it through the base. That heal may have been a little bit early. May have been a little bit premature, but I still like it. And I don't think I would have dedicated that rage just for the balloons. I guess I know. Yeah, I guess it did help. So yeah, that probably was worth it because they wouldn't have made it to this air defense otherwise. Ooh, still not gonna take it out though. But just a little bit of health left on that last air defense. So he does have enough dragons left to take out all the last two air defenses. So that was good deployment on his part initially with the dragons to ensure that they made it through the core. And that's the hardest thing with dragons. They'll just, if they take just one wrong turn and target that one extra defense, then or that one extra building before going to the air defense, then that can just break the entire raid, and it's really hard to predict. I'm not a fan of dragons, but they can work against certain bases. And do we want to show this last one? Yeah, I'll show this just because I like what Big White did. This is a pretty bad layout. I think it's a fairly new Town Hall 8, but I like what he does here with his king. So just zaps it. He just treats it like a Town Hall 7, basically. Zaps the one air defense. Extra quake, just in case. We've been taking the quake because we've noticed that if your lightning spells off just a little bit, that air defense won't go down, and that will screw your entire raid. So I like he gets the funnel down with a few dragons, and then he's probably going to concentrate the rest in the middle of where his deployment was. So yeah, concentrates the rest of his dragons right in the middle, just so that way the biggest pack of dragons will go through the base together. go ahead and sends the loons in, which they should go to that sweeper and then directly to that air defense. They might retarget to that mortar now, but I still like that. That was really good placement of the loons. So he does get a loon sneak. A loon does sneak in on that air defense, and the loons do take it out. But look what he does with his king there. He drops the king on the corner, and he notices that there's not any point defenses over there, so he's going to be pretty much untouched. And you probably didn't need the loons right there, but just in case, I like the idea. Just in case the king doesn't quite make it to them, make it to the air defense. But yeah, the loons were probably unnecessary there. But still nice attack by Big White. I'll go ahead and speed it up. Let's just clean up at this point. Yeah. Okay, and just to show you guys how bad of a mismatch this was. We've been getting mismatched like nobody's business. So I already said that they got the extra Town Hall 9, and their number 3 was a Town Hall 9 with max Town Hall 9 off, like war troops, and our Town Hall 9 is an 8.5. And look at this base. Okay, let's look at our 8. So our 8's Big White Dynamo. He was only 2-starred. Nice base. So their 8 is a max D. Completely max defense Town Hall 8. Right there, except for walls, of course. So max defense Town Hall 8. And our number 8, though, yes, his walls are higher. Yes, his base layout is 1,000 times better. But just look at that. Like, I don't understand like how these weights even are close to adding up. The only thing he has that's max for Town Hall 8 are his air defenses, and his Teslas are only like level 3. So if you're thinking, oh, he's got max Teslas, that balances out. No, they're level 3. So the only thing he has that's max for Town Hall 8 is level 3, is his level 6 air defenses. And everything else is Town Hall 8 point defense except for Archer Towers, which they're level 9. So that's just crazy that they had max D Town Hall 8s all the way down to number 8. And they had the extra Town Hall 9. So just good job this war from our Town Hall 8s being able to handle those fairly strong Town Hall 8 bases. So yeah, guys, I guess that is it for this war recap. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for the next one. Stay frosty, guys.